The following program is a public access production. Comcast is required to provide time on this channel and make it available pursuant to franchise agreements with the communities we serve. Comcast is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of Comcast or its affiliates.
Hello and welcome to the Sonny Brightly Show. I'm your most awesome host, Sonny Brightly. My friends, everybody out there in internet land, we have a wonderful show for you today. And I know you guys are back. But because their blog and last episode was so popular, I did not know that conspiracy people were out there in numbers. They're here again. By your request, Tessa and Michael Birch. Tessa, Michael, welcome to the show again. Welcome to the show. You guys are awesome. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm being all casual today.
It's okay.
I just got, we also do the improv thing.
I got you, Sonny. I got this
Improv.
on lock.
Go there. It's right here, Sonny Improv. A shameless plug to my other show. Guys, quick question. I'm pretty sure my people in TV land and in internet land want to know. How did my investment go on your trip to
Agartha.
Sonny,
before we talk about that, you know the rule.
Come on, Sonny.
I forgot. I have to wear the hat. It's a fashion thing. Oh, yeah, it's right. Fashion thing.
We made it fashionable just for you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's right. You guys do sell these hats at $97 on your website. Okay.
Small price.
Small price. Yeah, you never know who's watching. So, Agartha, how did that go? How did my money go? I saw pictures, and I will be, as we talk about it, we'll put them up. But how did it go?
Oh, you don't want to tell them, eh, Michael? Is that?
Well, Sonny, you see, what happened was.
Okay.
We were almost there.
Okay.
We almost made it, but someone had got frostbite.
Somebody got frostbite?
Not gonna name names.
Sonny, it was like totally Michael.
It's Tessa.
Totally Michael. It was Michael. He got frostbite. He lost a pinky toe.
You lost a pinky toe?
Why are you doing this?
That's not the only thing he lost. He lost his manhood.
Oh yeah, nobody loses their manhood on this show. So you guys didn't go to that place, right?
We're so close.
So close. How far did you guys get, may I ask?
Far enough to lose a toe.
Far enough to lose a toe. On the map right here that we see. Where? How far did you guys go?
Sonny, we made it to like the third ring.
So
the Arctic Circle has like so many layers and so many rings, and then
we
top
have a graphic up right now.
Zero.
Rings.
So we made it to like the third ring. Right before you get to the absolute tip. And Michael here decided to lose a toe.
Oh, and that was the end of the expedition.
What was I thinking?
Well, I mean, when someone is dying, you kind of have to return.
Yeah.
There are no medical people up there.
Yeah, I get you.
She's glad I lost my toe. I was so close to proving you wrong.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes it takes a toe.
Now,
the quick question
Michael,
is. Now the other question is, how did your theory of the flat Earth? How did that $1,000 help you in your research?
Well,
still researching. Send another grand.
One of those things, huh? One of those things. Now, okay then. Apparently, nothing got done on Sonny Brightly's $12,000. No, actually, it was $11,000. $11,000.
Well, we used some of the money for my hospital bills. So
all right.
Appreciate it.
So you basically just spent my money on nothing.
Well, Sonny.
I bought this suit.
Oh well, it looks good. You used my tailor, Fredericks of Hollywood. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about why you're really on the show now. Their new book entitled "Deciphering the Madness: The Silent Reasons Society is Failing" by Tessa and Michael Birch.
Well, Sonny, we're actually really proud of this book.
Yeah. So in the book, you guys, it's very in depth. There's a lot of little conspiracy theories here that aren't in the norm. Like you have one here that says seared duck and mango salad causes acne. power the government. Is that true?
Well, what happens is when you have things like the duck. Duck is a very greasy bird, and grease begets grease, so you get grease on your face, and grease then seeps in, poop, out come the whitehead. So.
Oh, no kidding! Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute!
like
Oh, no! I'm telling you, you guys are just super popular. We have a caller calling in. One of our famous minions is calling in on the show, and I promise you, this time it's not going to be like last time, like last season, where everybody was. Making these
rude, just really rude, son.
Yeah.
All right, Minion, you're there.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's your name, buddy?
My name's Tyler.
Tyler. I know everybody calls has a cold for some reason. Tyler, how you doing, Tyler?
Kind of feeling a little under the weather, but you know how it is.
Oh, thank you, Tyler. Now, thank you for calling out on the show. May I ask, what is your question regarding their book? Apparently, you read their book.
Yeah, I did. I really like the theory of how the government is poisoning our minds and just everything's
Oh, really?
Everything's all messed up.
Yeah.
But this is actually a question. I guess more specifically for you, Sonny.
Oh, okay.
How many pages are in the book?
There are about 300 pages in the book.
300 pages, yeah. So it's a pretty big book.
Yeah.
So if you shove it up your ass, do you think it would hurt?
God.
Hello? Seriously, Angelica, why in the hell is this the same guy? Why in the hell do we keep him on? I apologize to my minions for that. That was very uncalled for and, terrible. Let's forget all that and go back to our book. To the
Going
book,
on
okay?
over here.
I know, this is crazy. In chapter 12, you're talking about reptilians.
Yes.
Reptilian aliens?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, reptilians are a big problem. They're saying that, everybody is getting infiltrated. So there are people who are in Hollywood or presidents and the royal family even. They're all reptilians.
Reptilians? And what are the reptilians doing here on Earth?
You don't know?
No. Actually, I do know because Sonny read the book and knows everything. But for the sake of people who haven't read your book, mostly my minions in the TV audience and the internet audience, go ahead, please explain to them what the reptilian theory is.
Well, according to the video we watched last time together, what happens is that there's a group of people that live inside of the Earth in Agartha.
Oh, that's right.
So
she's admitting that exists. No.
Hold on. I said supposedly.
The Sonny Brightly's nipples is hard now. Dance, puppets, dance.
Supposedly. There are people that live in the center of the Earth in Agartha. And they are reptilians. But so with this theory, and I use theory loosely here, Michael.
My chapter.
That there are.
That is your chapter, yeah.
So there are people, these reptilians that live there, and they've been silently manipulating the Earth for years. Hundreds and hundreds of years. And it's a big deal. Realistically speaking, they're infiltrating everything, our government, and it goes into the NWO, and what exactly they're doing here, nobody really knows.
The New World Order.
What is the New World Order?
New World Order.
New World Order. Isn't that like a wrestling federation thing?
It's nothing to do with wrestling.
Well, you asked a very brilliant question.
What was the question that he asked?
You spot a reptilian.
What if you spot a reptilian?
Well, how?
How do you
Well,
spot?
It's easy. There are a lot of them are morons, and it's just you point to a moron, and then it's a reptilian.
Obviously, my brother here is a little
Confrontational.
Sorry, I got
but it's okay.
low blood sugar.
So this is what I'll tell you. With the Agartha and the reptilians, there are three telltale ways. Their eyes will shift. There'll be changes in their eyes. It will go from our humanoid pupils, which are circular, to the
slant eye.
The slant eye.
That
The
sounded
slant
wrong.
pupil.
That's the slit.
It's just a slit.
That sounds worse. But it's
Slit. What do you like?
their pupils will not be circular. They'll run up and down.
A slit.
Two, when you can spot this particularly in film, you'll see that there will be malfunctions when recording their images. Their faces will blur.
You'll see almost like a scaly texture to the skin.
That's some scary stuff I'm seeing right now.
And then a lot of times their skin doesn't seem to be affixed correctly.
Just said that. Literally, just said that.
Okay.
She's got to always.
Gingers are not all reptilians. There are some.
It's
Harry,
okay for you
Harry,
to jump in from time
Harry.
to time. I know that she can be long.
I mean, I put on the suit and everything.
I know. It's okay. I know you have your opinion. But, it's okay to express it. Now.
Oh no, it's okay. Michael, tell us more about the dwellers in Agatha.
Okay, go ahead. What were you saying?
You want to talk about Gartha?
Yeah, we can talk about Gartha really quick.
Man, we're so close.
Because I know it's on
We
chapter
almost made it.
10, right?
Chapter 10. Chapter 10. And it's all about, it's like a vacation. It really is. Like, there's a lot of reptilians, but they're kind of cool. They're really cool. Like, they're not going to mess with you.
Now, quick question.
Because you're in
for
a
you.
Gartha.
Right. And now the question is for you. Give me 5 famous people that might be reptilian, maybe reptilian, are reptilian.
Oh, 5 famous people?
5 famous people.
All right. Well, obviously, the first one's Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
He's just too nice.
Yeah.
Like, I don't buy it. Something's not.
Okay. A second?
Oh, second, you got Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Right? I mean, have you seen the new movie?
No, I have not.
Oh, Jesus. Like, reptile. Total.
Reptile. Okay, third.
Third.
Paul Rubens. Thank you, Paul
Oh,
Rubens.
sorry, it wasn't even him at the whole time.
So
It's
it wasn't Paul
Mr. Bean.
Rubens? Mr.
Sorry,
Bean.
Rowan Atkinson. Not
Rowan
Peter.
Atkinson.
All that effort. I'm so sorry.
All right, sorry. So forget Paul Rubens. It's Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson.
You know what? I see that.
Yeah.
I believe that one.
Oh.
Big time. The fifth.
Christina Aguilera.
No. I would think she's amphibian.
No, he got it of all the things.
No, I think she'd be. No,
Minions
think
are
about this.
good for
I would
something.
think she's an amphibian because she goes from skinny to fat to skinny to fat. She's like ribbit. That's what I see. So she fat, skinny.
That's amphibian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She
Yeah.
might be amphibian. So that could be our honorable mention. But
have to
what's
think
our top person that's a reptilian?
Oh,
The
number
fifth.
one all time?
Number one.
All right, Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Yes.
Oh,
Ryan
yeah, he's not
Gosling,
human.
yes.
You know what?
Yes.
He's mad because when we were little, our room was covered in Ryan Gosling.
You'd be pissed too.
Horrible.
Yeah, it
It was
is.
a horrible thing to do. Now let's look at the other. If I remember, was it chapter 2? Chapter 2, and I know that you have backup on this one. Cattle mutilations. Is it aliens or is it the government?
Neither.
What?
Government.
Whoa! What? It's neither.
It's
Neither.
government.
Please explain.
Michael, you were out sick this week. That week that I went on the field and I was out there doing all of the reporter work on this one.
Wasting other people's money with the research.
Exactly.
It was only Dad's. He doesn't care.
Okay,
Anyway,
give us your opinion on.
so what happened was and we'll actually have our guest come on. We have Billy Bob here.
Billy Bob is here. You
Billy
know
Bob
what?
Dwight's here.
Why don't we? I know that you're very passionate about that subject, but is it okay if we bring him out so you can back up everything you say? All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Billy Bob. Billy Bob, welcome to the show.
Oh!
Whoa. Wait.
He's not wearing a hat. You don't ever
I have my
touch
hat
anyone
on.
not
This
wearing a
never
hat.
comes off.
Okay,
It's an ugly hat.
Billy Bob.
I don't believe your guys' theories.
Well, Billy Bob. All right, Billy Bob. We're talking about cattle mutilations, and you're a witness to cattle mutilations.
Yes, I
First things
am.
first. Let me ask Tessa here. What did you observe in your research to cattle mutilations?
Well, originally there was a lot of people that were saying radiation was found at the scene and that there were no tracks and there was no this or there was no that. But they missed one keen clue here, an important clue. You have to take into account everybody who's on that ranch. Mm-hmm. If they're on the ranch, of course you're not going to be looking for their footprints, are you?
No.
So that's what people were not doing. They weren't seeing that, well, Jesus Christ, there's 10 people's tracks here, but they're like, oh, Billy Bob works here, or so-and-so works here, and this person works there. So they weren't accounting for them.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah.
it becomes a big problem.
So you're saying that if I'm reading you correctly and I'm quoting you from the book, it appears that cattle mutilations are an inside job.
Yeah.
An inside job. And what is this? And why is this an inside job?
Well, I can explain that a little more further.
Okay.
My boss, he had some cattle die, and they were from natural causes. But if a cattle dies of natural causes, you just don't get no money back from the The insurance company owns it.
Really, Billy Bob? I
You
didn't
put
know
out
that.
money and money and money, and you get nothing back. So he had them mutilated, and one of our doctor veterinarians, he took out an anus, and he took out the genitals, and he took out the intestines. And then this way, it's a mutilation. And the insurance company people are so dumb they paid it.
Oh my goodness.
You know what?
Really?
I have to tell you, these mutilation things, they are fake news. Just like that grand, tremendous man with orange hair you guys are disparaging, Mr. Trump says, they are fake news.
Whoa, that is, and you almost sound like you're not agreeing to the whole thing.
It's like it's just stuff like this, and it's like then you wonder why we're 500 when we should be like top 10. This is what I'm talking about right
He's
here.
wearing a tinfoil hat.
Shut.
I will. I will. No. Put the hat. Wait. Yeah, put the hat back on.
Not your penguin, not your penguin.
Now leave it. You're getting headache. Hold on. We're getting a phone call from one of our minions again. Angelica, please tell me that it's not the same guy.
Oh, that hurt.
It's not the same guy? Patch him through. All right, you're on the air, caller.
Hey, thanks for picking up. I appreciate it.
Hey, wonderful. Yeah, so you're gonna chime in on this cattle mutilation thing?
Yeah. I've actually got some pretty desperate news.
What's that?
The government is in fact behind some of these cattle mutilations,
Sorry?
and they're on the way to mutilate a pretty big cattle right now.
What's that? Who's that?
That's right.
What?
That's right.
What are you saying?
The government is on the way right now to mutilate a big ass cattle.
Really? Where?
Yeah, right in
Where?
the studio.
Say it, Sonny.
What do you mean?
They're gonna mute you, Sonny. They're gonna mutilate you, Sonny.
More fake
What
news!
the heck? Really? We have got to filter out this guy. You know, can somebody put a trace on him?
I told you.
Really?
Sonny,
Yeah.
we're aware that's not true. We ran your DNA before we even came here.
They ran my DNA. Billy Bob,
Going on
have you cut things up before?
No, I do what my boss tells me to do because he tells me and he pays me and I sleep on his ranch.
Good call. That is interesting. Well, Billy Bob, thank you for being on the show.
Thank
you very
you.
much. You were wonderful. You were wonderful. No. Before you start murdering people, yeah, let's not do that. Billy Bob, thank you very much.
He's a real sassy cowboy, isn't he?
Where did you find Billy Bob?
Well, he was working on a ranch when we found him. Baja California area. It's all right. Everything's reversed. So.
True. Our next chapter is chapter 15 in your book, and it's right up your alley. You know you like the Men in Black. Men in Black, and aliens, and I know that it kind of piggybacks on the cattle mutilations. This is why I know you're so passionate about the cattle mutilations and the government and the aliens conspiracies. Right up there with the reptoids. So
Reptilians.
Reptilians. I don't know how you did it. The Sonny Brightly Show usually is very good at finding obscure characters like Euclid, and of course Euclid the monster, and Bigfoot, and we find all these obscure characters. Even our good friend Dracula's out there. But how in the heck did you find the gem that Sonny Brightly could not find? And by that I mean the Men in Black.
We're living in it.
The Men in Black.
in the gem, Sonny. Like Men in Black, simply put. Okay, the world spherical, right? Like a marble,
right?
And then you got inside that you got the Agartha, right?
I got it right, Agartha.
So close. And then in there you got the guy steering everything, GPS and all that, right? Everyone knows this, right? That's how we're moving. Everyone wonders how are we moving? Obviously, that's how we're moving. But anywho, and then you look out into outer space, and it looks so vast, but it's really not, because you got it's just tiny. It's all it is. We're all inside one spherical marble, and it's like this.
Darling, darling Michael, have you seen flat marbles?
All right, let's bring up one of the Men in Black. Let's get
Yes. Yes. Oh, God.
Michael.
All right, now, Agent, how we doing? I'm
I'm
still
Agent
shaky.
Q. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Agent. Nice to meet you.
I'm Agent Q.
Agent Q.
Agent Q.
Agent
Michael and
Tessa.
Tessa. Thank
Agent
you.
Q.
Thank you, Sonny.
Really quick, if you're in the government, so obviously you read this book about conspiracies, and you guys, you're not your stereotypical Men in Black, as I can tell.
She's a woman.
Because you're a woman in black.
There's equality in the Men in Black. Even though we called Men in Black doesn't mean there aren't women in it. But let's get beyond that. The more interesting thing are the concepts Michael brought up, how the universe is actually not as vast as we think it is. It's actually very, very tiny. But there's so much stuff crammed into it. It's so fascinating.
It really is.
And there's aliens everywhere. We don't even notice them, but they're
We
everywhere.
really don't.
Yeah.
And
Really don't.
they're amazing. They can actually like hide in objects, like in the table.
What?
Yes.
I mean, we have our good friend Alan the alien, and I'm sorry, I know they promised him for this episode, but he's got alien stuff to do apparently.
Busy.
So aliens can hide in the table.
Yes, they can hide in inanimate objects.
How about books?
And
Oh, absolutely. They're always listening. They're always listening. They're out there. They're tuned in. That's why these guys are actually very smart. You see, I've got special protection actually in these glasses. They're just kind of like Google Glass, So I've got special protection in my glasses. So you can, and that's more of the homemade remedy they're wearing, but it works. And the main thing is it works so that way your mind is shielded. So that way they cannot get in at your thoughts because they're always listening.
oh my goodness, hold on, Angelica, just please promise me that we have an actual caller this time with some actual questions. Okay, all right, thank you very much. All right, caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. These aliens, they're definitely real.
Hey, what's your name, my friend?
My name's Brian.
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 Nice to meet you, Brian. And these aliens are really real, huh?
They are real.
Uh-huh.
I know you know.
Oh, I know.
I know. I know you know.
Yes, we know very much.
I mean, I know you've dealt with them yourself, have you?
Yes, our good friend Alan the alien from Europa. He's real, very real.
Yes, and he's probed you like 1,000 times.
Sonny, if you want, you can come into our medical infirmary and we'll give you a free examination if you're concerned about your interactions with Alan the alien.
That's right.
I would certainly love to meet him because I would love to meet anyone you've interacted with because we always try and meet new members of the community. We want to help them out. We're just here to help them and help protect us and create a positive, peaceful universe.
Of all the things said tonight, my friends, that is the one that sent chills down my spine.
So beautiful.
Because I just had 3 prostate exams the past week, and now at this point, I think one of them might have been these guys doing it. And I wouldn't put it past you guys. Good job on protecting the earth. Good job protecting the earth. So, last question before I let my G-man,
Agent Q.
Agent Q, before I let them go. Who do you answer to?
Well, of course, we all answer to the great mother being above everyone else. And no, I'm not talking about God. There's the great mother being.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We have another caller here, and I guess they have a question for one of you here. All right, caller, you're on the air.
Sonny,
Yeah.
I watch your show all the time. When is Euclid going to be back? I like Euclid.
Euclid will be back soon enough in another episode. I promise you that. Thank you for calling, caller. Even though it had nothing to do with this episode. Yeah, thank you for nothing, caller. That was really absolutely nothing. Anywho, alrighty. So thank you very much, Agent Q, for coming on.
Thank you very much, Sonny, Michael. Thank you.
time.
Keep up the good work.
I will.
Keep up the good
I
work.
will.
And Tessa, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Don't
you so
encourage
much.
Okay, all right.
He's doing fantastic work. Keep it up.
Alrighty.
Fantastic work.
Be careful. That's okay. Alrighty. Last thing before we go. I know that you guys are really heavily promoting the book right now. Who knows? By this time, next time we guys come in, it'll be at $499, which is great.
What is wrong with him?
I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm just a little. I am a little bitter because my money. Come on, my money.
Hats.
It's
damaging your brain.
Probably.
Fake news, Michael. Totally fake news.
Okay. Any
We took our aspirin.
Stop it.
Any last thoughts? Any last things you want to say to your fans out there? Here's the time.
Get bent.
All right, no.
He's a little
Go
bitter.
ahead. Especially,
It's okay.
All right.
Here, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
You're very passionate about your theories. Please try to convince them. You got. Go right ahead.
All right. Everything you need to know, okay, about life and more is all in this book. Well, I would say about half of it. But top 500, we're gonna work our way, shoot up to number 1.
And Tessa?
Well, like Michael said, we have to really work and get to number 1. And I think if you guys buy this book, you guys will know exactly what to look out for and what exactly there is, holding you guys back in society. And it may be brain cancer or AIDS or squades even, but that's for a different subject.
All righty.
Another day.
All right, thank you very much for coming on the show. Once again, my friends, Michael, Tessa, you guys are wonderful. We're looking forward to seeing you here again next time, because I know this subject matter is crazy, and I know that by then my friend Alan will be in town. He's on right now. He's in the Andromeda Galaxy, bent. All right. So with that said, more information on the show. It's right here. I know it's been going on throughout the whole episode. We have the email and we have the website. So there's no excuse for you not going onto the show or to our sites and leaving a comment below or giving us ideas for the show. And if anything, there could only be one Sonny Brightly or maybe 3. But don't let that stop you from trying. Until then, have a good one. Good night. You got me again. So the book really, I know that when you said that catheters aren't necessary.
Yeah. It's actually right around here.
All right, catheters and scallops. You would use scallops in the catheter?
Yeah, tell them about it.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, it filters it out. It's not so much that you don't want to use the catheter. You want to use the catheter, but if you put the scallops inside, alive, of course, it will filter the urine and you can drink it.
Wow, that is very interesting. Filtering urine. And then you have another one called Bollywood movies rot your brain.
Have you not noticed?
Yeah, too much dancing in those.
It's not the dancing. The dancing's fine. It's just it's an octave that the human ear isn't supposed to hear.
It's curry on the brain. Thanks, guys.
You
got me again. All right, last one. Okay.